For 2012, I've moved to the Aprilia Racing Team in World Superbike. Last season was my rookie year and I enjoyed a lot of success, 2 race victories in Monza, but if I'm going to be champion this year I need to step up, be consistently on the podium and try to win some more races. I've got some very tough rivals, none more so than my teammate Max Biaggi and the champion of last season, Carlos Checa. But with the RSV4, I feel I have the machine and the team capable to fight for the title, so it's all up to me now. And I had a very tough start to the season in Australia, but starting in Imola, my season will kick off now and I need to be on the podium and fighting for the win.
I think this year we started in the best ways possible. Our debut in Australia was really good, you know, exciting from race 1, and we got all the new team, so many new team members, and for me it was my really first challenge, you know, to understand, to know each other in time for the race 1. So we did a good job during qualifying, and in race 1 we showed some muscle and we put a pressure on Checa and Ducati, and we take the win. You know, it was our first win of the year, and it's very important to start this way because when you're leading is always good. And race 2, I have a contact on turn 1 with Zeiss, and then I went through the field out of the track. I came back last, and I didn't worry so much. I put my head down and tried to make it happen, and lap by lap I was fast and just keep recovering the position every time. At the end of the day we finished second. I think it's a crucial race, fantastic race, and never happened to me from last to the second. And that show our potential, how good is Aprilia and with Max Biaggi and this new team. So I believe we got a strong and very high potential. We want to try to show this one even in the next few races.
Great moment for Moto Guzzi that last year has celebrated its 90th birthday. A great year because in November in Milan we presented the new range for the V7 Moto Guzzi, an engine completely new that will be mounted on the new range V7 from this year. But now we are in Miami for the Piaggio America's Dealer Convention, where we are presenting the new California, Miguel.
Yeah, this new California we presented yesterday night, as Marco said, represents a completely new Moto Guzzi for the new star of the company. This is a 1400 motorcycle that keeps the tradition of the California, and not only the touring capabilities, but the drivability also. As everybody knows, Guzzi has this V2 engine that, in this case, you know, as we can see, it explodes in his gas tank. This represents one of the variations we are thinking of. By autumn in this year, we're going to have the full dress version like the original California, and this is going to come later on the year.
A bike designed around its engine.
Yeah, Guzzi is about the engine, Guzzi is about torque, Guzzi is about enjoyment in the riding experience.
And we can have this California in more versions.
Yeah, this, as I said, this represents the third version, which is a more single-seater, more like a drag Guzzi for the future.
Probably the interpretation of the cruiser all'italiana, in the Italian way.
Definitely, I think we were able to create something that is still, you know, appealing to many customers in the world, but keep, you know, the Italian flavor that Moto Guzzi has.
So we have to wait for the next autumn in California.
Yeah.
We will present the definitive version of the bike.
Yep. As it was announced last night, we are opening an advanced studio in Pasadena, California, that is going to give us, not only as us designers, but the whole group Piaggio, a visibility of what new trends in the markets are going to be. We know that we are going through a very rough period for everybody. You know, there is a big crisis going on in the world, but we need to understand what is going to happen in the next 5 to 10 to 15 years. So this new opportunity for us is going to give us the window into this future, and we are going to be able to see maybe by autumn, when we present the California, some results of what we have in mind.
So in this way, with Miguel, we will work on the concept for the future of the mobility.
Exactly.
For all the group.
As Piaggio Group goes global, we understand that mobility is extremely important to understand and to see what the next buyer, the next generation is going to need. So this opportunity for us to be in Pasadena, California, is going to give us this window into this.
Yes, because in Pasadena, in California, you have aerospatial industries, cinema.
Yeah, it's a melting pot of
IT.
cultures, and it's a melting pot of engineering and new thinking. So, as always, you know, California has these little steps ahead from everybody else that gives the sign of new trends and new fashions and new ways, in this case, of mobility.
So, in autumn, the next September, October,
Yep.
in California, we will launch the new bike, the new Moto Guzzi California, and probably we will meet in your center.
Yes.
Okay.